Hi and welcome back to It's Very Zen. Today I want to have a bit of talk about tarot and oracle cards and how they come in and out of print, in and out of fads, and how important it is if you feel drawn to a deck, grab it while you see it and don't think about it. What has prompted this is this deck I've picked up today, the Saltwater Reading Cards by Laura Bowen. Now this was published in 2016. I saw it back then in Big W for $20. And this was before I thought to look on Google at images of cards. And to be honest, back then I don't think it was so common for that anyway. You know, places maybe like Eclectic Tarot were around. I don't know. I saw it and I hummed and hawed and it disappeared. Never thought anything more about it until earlier in the week. And I was watching a video by Katie Flowers about her oracle card collection, and she showed this deck. And I'm like, oh wow, that is really great. I should have bought that. I love it. Now, it's no longer available in Big W. They come out pretty quickly there. So I looked online and found it on Book Depository. I put it in my wish list. It was $28. 2 days later, I went to actually hit buy now. It was $58. Fortunately, I found this deck in my favourite crystal shop, and it was only $30, and I got the last copy. What worried me and why I jumped on it so quickly is because I phoned a bookstore and they said that and the Dream Time reading cards by the same author were out of print. I bought the Dreamtime cards on Book Depository for $26 and thought, yeah, I'll get the saltwater ones later. Yeah, right, okay. So I do regret not jumping on it earlier because from what I saw on Katie's video, I've missed out on a lot of good readings, I think, with this deck, to, you know, the opportunity to connect with it. So I'm really glad that I grabbed it. I haven't opened it. I've taken off the seal because I hate doing that on camera. So, yeah, for those of you who haven't had a look and think, yeah, I want to jump on that, let's take a look. First thing I notice, it's got one of those awesome magnetic clips. Love it. Okay, look at this guidebook, guys. Wow, huge and meaty. Now, it's got the usual thing, you know, how to use the cards. It's, got an introduction, how to use the cards. Spreads. Now, this is different. Like, you know, there's always 3 card spreads, but this appears to have different meanings applied to it, so that's nice. And wow, look at this. Now, you know, most guidebooks have black and white pictures. Colour, guys. How awesome is that? Wow. Good heavens. You know what? If I could have found the guidebook, I could have just cut them out and not worried about the deck. Never mind. I'm liking this feature on Rockpool Publishing, by the way, that you can download pretty much all of their decks on your device. I think it's good for on the go. You know, you might not want to sit on public transport with a deck of cards. Personally, that wouldn't worry me. I've sat in restaurants with my sister when we've bought decks of cards, and, you know, push the plates aside. The waitress comes to pick up our plates, and we've got cards spread out all over the table. You know, I don't claim to know anything really about the Aboriginal culture, but I really do admire dot paintings, and I really like the backs too. Oh wow, look at that. That's just amazing. You know, when I bought this deck, I'm driving home and I've been thinking about a video on diversity in tarot and oracle decks, probably mainly tarot. And when I say diversity, I mean gender and culture. There's been a lot of talk about decks that are or aren't, you know, inclusive for different cultures, but particularly what I've seen is different genders. Like there's this big push for decks that aren't white, cisgendered, and I don't have a problem with that. But that's another video. I want to talk about that separately. Today is about don't hesitate if you see something and you think I could really gel with that, and then miss out, and then you're trying to get it on, you know, swap buy sell sites, and you know that just never works. You're never going to jump on it quick enough. So yep, today short, sharp, shiny with my shiny brand new deck that I want to really delve into. And if you see something and you have a real visceral reaction, you feel that pull and you think, yes, try and find a way to grab it. Don't do what I do and wait till they're out of print. Anyway, this deck's amazing. I can't see anything more from Laura Bowen apart from those two decks, which I think is a bit of a shame. I would really like to see some more from her. All right, guys, that's it for me. Please, I'd love to discuss in the comments what decks have you hummed and hawed about and then missed out on and struggled to find. And I'm also curious what your thoughts would be about a video on diversity in tarot. All right, take care and bye for now.